welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a law of attraction video and how to get it to work super fast. So a lot of times I always get asked, what is the law of attraction? You speak so highly of it. I talk about it literally. I feel like I bring it up a lot. Like it's such a big part of my life. It really does change my life, and it can change yours as well. Something that happened on Thanksgiving. Funny enough, a day you're supposed to be grateful, and then something crazy happened, and I was forced to rely on my faith. I was forced to rely on the law of attraction, and like always, I tell you guys, it will not fail you. It will be okay. One way or another, things will be okay. Awful thing happened on Thursday, which was Thanksgiving. My little boy Wyatt, who is a 2-year-old Shih Tzu, just my young, playful, my sunshine, just everything. He's everything to me. I know some people consider their dogs or cats their pets, like that's their pet, but a lot of you understand how I feel because you feel the same way. Like, they're your children. Wyatt is my child. I love him so much, and he got hurt on Thursday, and he fell. He broke his elbow. He broke a few teeth. We rushed him to the hospital, and they took him from my arms, and I just, you're at loss of words because you can't do anything about the situation. You no longer can do anything. Or that's what I felt in that moment. That might be a moment that you all feel right now, right? We talk about weight loss a lot on my channel. Maybe you feel you're at the point now where like you've tried everything and you just feel like helpless. We've all felt that way before. I was reminded that feeling on Thursday when I handed over Wyatt. And I want to teach you guys the steps to use law of attraction very quickly. I promise you will turn your life around. You will see miracles. Everything will be different. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. Step 1 is probably one of the hardest steps to be in. And I know, guys, I know. But step 1 is be thankful for the situation that you're in right now. I want you to think of law of attraction like energy waves, and I know others explain it like this too. Like if you read books about law of attraction, it's all about energy at the end of the day. And sometimes I don't really get into that side of it because I think that it can kind of confuse people, but for step 1, I think that it is important to kind of see it that way. When you are feeling sorry for yourself and woe is me, you are sending out a certain energy into the world, and it's really hard to see anything good when you're in that state of mind. So literally, there could be something good across the street that you don't even see because you are in this woe is me state of mind, and why would this happen to me? So the best thing that you can do when you're feeling that way, it's normal. Hello, I almost lost my baby. Of course I'm going to feel upset, and what good would I see? But it's very important to find 3 to 5 things that you can be thankful for about your current situation that you want to change. And I know it's hard. I know. Trust me. I was crying my eyes out. I know. But trust me. An example for myself and what I did in my particular situation was, thank God he's not dead. It could have been worse. He could just be dead. 2, thank God he didn't lose a body part. He just broke his elbow, which is terrible, but he didn't lose his elbow. So I want you to do that right now. Like, pause this video and just think, in your current situation right now, as bad as it might be, what are things you can take from it and say, I'm thankful for this? And I swear, you're gonna just jump in like energy levels, and you're gonna feel love. So step 2 kind of goes with step 1, but it's just slightly different. And if you have done any research on law of attraction so far, you know that this comes up all the time, and it's to get grateful. Just in general, just every single day. Wake up in the morning, and you can call it a meditation, you can call it a prayer, whoever you believe in God, you believe in whoever. You can call it whatever you want, but just pray. And I like to do it first thing in the morning and kind of before bed as well, maybe like midday or before bed, whenever I'm just feeling it. So sometimes it just has to be one of those things where you see a beautiful tree or sunshine and you just look up and you're like, I'm so grateful. Step 1 is a little different because I want you to feel thankful for your current situation, the one that you want to change. I want you to feel thankful for where it's at now, where you're at now. That way you can invite new and better things into your life. Step 2 is just about being grateful in general. things that might not even have to do with your current situation. Like, I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful I can buy groceries and cook. I'm grateful for my boyfriend who stayed positive throughout this whole situation. I'm grateful for my family, you know, stuff like that. Just stuff that might not have to do with you at all. Just great, just being like, wow, like, this earth is pretty damn cool. I'm gonna be grateful for it. Some law of attraction books just stop there. It's just all about the power of being grateful, that they think, you know, the minute you actually hand yourself over and say, I'm grateful, things in your life just start to rapidly change because you start to look at life differently. So I just want to tell you a quick story about the power of being grateful for anybody that still you just don't trust it. You don't trust this method, or you think, how can that really help anything? So when we were at the hospital on Saturday, he got there Thursday, but they just didn't want to fix his broken elbow then because they wanted him to get better. And make sure he was well enough to actually handle a surgery. So the doctor said, you know, this is going to be a long surgery. You live really close. Just go home, relax, and we will call you. So I go home and it starts to rain. And now I'm like, oh my God, is that like a sign? Because I live in LA. It doesn't really rain. So I'm like, oh my God, it's raining. Like something bad's going to happen. And I get home and I go on my deck. And I'm just feeling the rain, and I'm just trying to calm myself down, saying it'll all be okay, think of things I feel grateful for. And right then, in a moment of total weakness, just handing it over to the universe, saying what will happen, but I am grateful no matter what, I literally look up, and the rain stops, and there is this gorgeous rainbow. And I want to include pictures of it. I just couldn't believe it. I literally ran inside. I told Jared, I'm like, look, oh my God, look. But where I'm going with this story about feeling grateful is the minute that I let go and just felt grateful, just felt certain, you know, everything's going to be okay, I look up and was given a sign that everything's going to be okay. Step 3 is probably the best part of law of attraction and the most fun in my opinion, and that's to imagine. Just the one thing that I can literally just lay down and lose my mind, and just something that it's almost like exercising for your brain. You can make a vision board, you can write down daily goals, but it's just to imagine your life the way you want to be living. So when I was trying to lose weight, I would constantly picture myself with abs and muscle definition, and, you know, to the point where I actually could physically see it, you know, down the road, of course, with hard work. But the imagining lets you know, hey, if I could dream it, it can come true. Okay, so step 4 is to start building the wall. One of my friends sent me this video a while, like maybe 2 weeks ago, before all this happened, and was like, you would love this, you know, you love law of attraction, listen to like what Will Smith was saying about law of attraction. And his parents actually physically made him build a wall with his brother. The whole time they would say like, oh, we had to start like brick by brick, like how will this ever become a wall? It was like hard for them to imagine that one day this will be a wall, since they're literally starting with nothing and like one brick at a time. And he was saying in the video that he then applied that to the rest of his life and to his career, and kind of started practicing law of attraction without even realizing it. Think about it like this. You understand, okay, I want to lose 100 pounds, but start with the little bricks, okay? Start with the foundation. I'm going to just go to the grocery store and buy healthy food. Start there. Then the next day, start with, I'm going to do a walk after dinner. You know, go for a nice light walk. Maybe the third day, you know, I'm going to try a class at the gym. Maybe the fourth day, I'm going to try a healthy recipe. One day, do everything closer to get to that bigger picture goal. And I know I've said this before in, you know, countless videos, but I really like Will Smith's like wall example. I think that is just genius. Just think of it, 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick, and then eventually you're gonna have this whole wall. My 5th and final step is to just believe as if you are out for dinner, like at a restaurant, and you order your food and you know that it's coming. Think of it like that. Just believe it's just coming. It's just a matter of time. After I imagine, after I keep my faith, after I'm grateful, after I'm thankful, you know, all these things, after I align all my bricks, it's just gonna happen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for wishing Wyatt a speedy recovery. Thank you guys so much. I really hope that whatever you're going through, these steps can help you. I know that if you even just put the tiniest effort, you will see a change. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.